Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
No, I say
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, so, Mr. McLean, I'll be interviewing you. So, we have various heads of department here.
Yeah.
So, to make this a fair process, we'll be asking you questions along. And this is your yearly appraisal meeting. Okay. So, Mr. McLean, can you tell us, have you... Is everything okay?
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, fine.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us? Anything you'd like to take? Any medication? Any illicit drugs use?
Why do you say that?
So, Mr. McLean, can you tell us your yearly achievements to date?
Well, not very much, because you as a company haven't achieved very much either in respect.
So, could you expand on that before I move on to the next question?
Well, you've not delivered on many of your promises in respect of neurodiversity, so in turn, my work has suffered.
Have you informed HR of your medical problems or your diverse issues?
Well, it's not my neurodiversity issues isn't exactly a medical problem, so what do you mean?
Okay, that's enough for me. I'll pass it over to Mr. Minto.
Oh, Mr. McLean, thanks that you could make it. Okay.
I'm listening.
Okay, yeah, I mean, we've really been observing you in a couple of your sessions with the students, yeah? And in general, we've had some really commendable feedback from some of these students in the way in which you have really performed, how you've supported them.
Right.
Would you feel that you have demonstrated those qualities and those supportive, you know what I mean, supporting your students to really achieve their goals throughout the year?
Yeah, I would say that I've achieved or excelled in that area, but at what cost, or rather at what cost to myself. And I think that instead of this being a yearly appraisal meeting for me, it should be a yearly appraisal for all of you instead.
Okay, Mr. McLean, you do have a line manager, and it has been made clear, to yourself that anytime you are experiencing any difficulty, take the initiative to discuss your needs with your line managers. So, how well have you been able to work with your line manager to help?
I would say that I've not only worked with the line manager, but I've worked with managers or management from other departments. I would actually say that the problem is that anything that's discussed or anything that I offer in writing concerning neurodiversity, you do not actually follow through in regards of reading what I write or actually listening with an attentive ear.
Okay, so thanks for feeding that to us, and okay, Mr. Brown.
Yes, thank you very much. Mr. McLean,
We
we are a profit-making company and our business is to make money. I'd like to ask you, in terms of your time with us, how have you added to our profitability?
I think I've added to your profitability by bringing a new work ethic and a new standard of morals in the entire company. And I think that translates into the customers that we serve.
Thank you. You speak a lot about neurodiversity, and we employ people who are good at the jobs which need to be done. Your need for neurodiversity changes, right, sits maybe outside of the remit of how the business works. What exactly
I just think that what I want from all of you is your commitment to the Equalities Act 2010, which you cite on your website.
And you suggest that's not happening.
I would suggest that that's not